If you have a pulse and can get yourself out of bed, you can be your own bailout today. What I mean specifically is, if I were to lose my job tomorrow, I would start serving tables at a restaurant, earning 80 to 100 bucks a night, probably working 8 hours. From there, I would also start mowing grass in my parents' neighborhood for 30 bucks a yard, try to do 1 yard per hour. If I did 10 of those yards, that's $300 in one day. Probably couldn't set up that many jobs all at once, but you get my point. That is a typical scenario of where I found myself in my early 20s when I moved out of my parents' place with no money in my savings account. I was able to bail myself out by simply serving tables, mowing grass, and power washing. I know a guy who makes $2,000 a month power washing part-time. And he doesn't even own his power washer. He rents it out. The mower that I used in my early 20s was bought at Walmart for about 150 bucks. I made that $150 serving tables. Gas right now is real cheap, so mowing yards would be a very affordable endeavor if you need some quick cash. Posted in the description is my article to help inspire people. You don't need the government. You don't need these welfare checks and all the strings attached. You can bail yourself out. What I did worked for me, and I'm going to paste the specifics on the blog in the description. Please comment. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I'm very curious to get some opinions. Surely I haven't solved welfare.